Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Benny, and today we are going to be playing a brand new Mortar deck. Now, this is going to be using the Goblin machine, and I kind of figured, you know what, like, who doesn't want to see the Goblin machine used right now, especially because it's so good. Obviously, it did just get the nerf, which, like, was 100% needed. It definitely needed the nerf. It was so crazy. I was getting slammed yesterday by people that were using Mirror Goblin machine, which is crazy. I feel like if Mirror is in the meta, then it is absolutely, like, ClashRoyale is broken and it is at its worst place possible, so I'm glad that we definitely got that nerf out of the way. Now he's going to have that wizard and the knight coming in. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to log, and then I'm not going to play anything else. Didn't want to spend too much elixir there, and I felt like if I played my spear goblins that might not have been a good idea. Now I am curious, what are your guys' thoughts on the balance change? I feel like with the balance change of the Goblin machine, it's still very good, but you know, it's not amazing, and I feel like a ton of people, you know, really speed leveled it up. I did as well, don't get me wrong, but so I mean, I'm very glad for the nerf. I was just curious if you guys felt like it was too good or if it was not good enough for the nerf. So I was just curious what you guys were thinking. I think honestly it could probably even get another nerf. I'm just not sure if they will because people had to spend money on it. Now let's go ahead and let's Goblin gang right here, and then okay, that like it clears everything up, man. And I'm curious, this guy is definitely playing a giant deck, but I don't know if he's using giant with Goblin machine or if he replaced the giant with the Goblin machine, because that was a bit of a weird push. Okay, well, there's the answer to our question. Let's go ahead, let's play the Goblin machine, and then let's log, because the rocket, we kind of need it to do as much damage as possible to that evil wizard, otherwise we're in trouble. He's going to hit us with a really good void, so we are going to take some damage here, but that's okay. We can come back from that. Let's go ahead and skeleton barrel. We do have our evil firecracker, and we also do have our evil mortar, so we can get something going with that. Let's go ahead and let's Goblin gang, and then let's wait and see what he plays to counter that. And okay, he's gonna go for the night witch. Let's go ahead, he used his arrows, so let's go ahead and do this, and then let's go ahead and get the Goblin machine in front. Nice try, buddy. And then we can go ahead and we can, oh, I shouldn't have played those. Okay, I'm gonna skeleton barrel just to kind of distract for a second, because it's gonna fall onto the night witch, and then kind of distract the Goblin machine for another second, and then we can go ahead, let's get another firecracker here. Let's fireball as well to get rid of the wizard behind, because that's just an annoying push. Then we can go ahead and play the spear goblins to distract for a second. We are going to need the Goblin machine, so let's go ahead, boom, and get that there. We have the evil mortar, but we just haven't been able to use it yet. I'm going to evil mortar opposite lane. I just kind of want to keep the pressure up on this guy, and then he's going to have to play the evil wizard so he can't back up this push. And then let's go ahead and play the Goblin gang here, keep the firecracker alive as long as possible, obviously. Let's go ahead and get another skeleton barrel in there. And then I think maybe we just kind of have to keep going back and forth with this guy. I think that's the best way to really come out on top here. Let's go ahead and play the Goblin machine here. And then let's get some spear goblins to help out. I'm going to fireball all of this just because it's really good value. And then his is going to get shredded. Let's go ahead and mortar with the Goblin machine going in. Let's get a skeleton barrel behind, so he has to use the arrows, and then we can use our evil firecracker hopefully to kind of do some good stuff. Oh no, I was hoping that the prince would dash onto the mortar, but that's okay. We can keep the evil firecracker alive for a second. He could go for a king tower activation, but then he's gonna have to spend some elixir, and the knight isn't going to go into a push very well. Let's go ahead and do this, and then let's wait, and now let's fireball, and then let's go ahead and play the Goblin gang. His is going to get absolutely shredded. Let's go ahead and mortar again, and then let's get a skeleton barrel going into here as well. The Goblin machine, oh, I was hoping that it would lock onto the wizard, but it won't because of the prince. Let's go ahead and log just to interrupt that prince, and we get some really good skeleton barrel damage. Let's go ahead and get another Goblin machine in here. The quicker we can cycle those, the better, I feel like. Let's get some spear goblins in here, and then we can go ahead and fireball right here, and then shoot. Okay, we're gonna have to log, I think. And then let's get the Goblin gang here, let's get the firecracker here, and then let's wait in case he does anything too crazy. Boom, let's go ahead and get the Goblin machine there. Then we can get more spear goblins. Let's go ahead and log onto the tower. I think we can beat him because we can fireball cycle him. So let's go ahead and fireball now. And then, okay, we have the damage lead. Let's go ahead and do this. And then we do get the skeleton barrel damage as well. Let's go ahead and get a firecracker in there just for good measure. And then we can log, and that's going to be a good game. That was a very close game. Let's give him a good game, and let's give him a good luck, and let's go on into the next one. Alright, you guys, next matchup, let's go ahead and play the firecracker in the back just to kind of get things going. And then He's not playing anything. I'm going to go ahead and play my Spear Goblins on the opposite side, and let's see what he does. He's probably going to go for a King Tower activation. Yeah, that would make sense. And then we can go ahead. We can play the Goblin Machine here. We probably shouldn't have went for the Firecracker first play, now that I think about it, but that's okay. I mean, like, why not? Why not live life a little risky, you know? He's going to play the Bats to counter the Goblin Machine, which actually isn't the greatest counter to it in that scenario, but that's okay. And then we're going to get some really nice damage on the left side, so I'm happy with that. He does have Prince. I feel like Prince is going to be everywhere in the meta, and honestly, I'm going to be making a Mortar deck with Prince for sure. He's going to go for some Spear Goblin chip damage. I'm going to do the exact same thing with my Goblin gang, and we are going to get some chip damage, which is beautiful. Now, we do have to be very careful of this Prince. Let's go ahead and do this, and then let's log, and that will also take out the Wallbreakers, which is amazing. Hopefully he wasn't trying to log bait us and is going to play like a freaking Skeleton Army clone or something. That would be crazy. But no, we're gonna be okay. Honestly, I feel like this deck is like so good. It's just like Mortar bait on steroids, which is pretty crazy. And so shout out to my clan member who brought this deck to my attention, Phil. If you are watching this, I really appreciate that, brother. Okay, let's just go ahead and wait a second. When they play Bomb Tower at the bridge like that to counter your Mortar, you want to kind of start a slow push, because like it's going to sit there and it will slowly lose some of its HP. And you don't want to like overextend or anything. Whoa, there's the evil Wallbreakers. We're just going to we're going to take some damage here, I think. But that's okay, because oh crap, okay, those evil bats are going to be annoying. Oh, but two of them got taken out, and then the rocket should hit the tower. And the Goblin Machine is on the tower. This guy went in way too aggressive with those evil Wallbreakers, so we're gonna take or get some good damage out of that. And then I think I'm gonna start a slow push again. He's gonna go for some Spear Goblin chip damage. Man, you can have it. I don't need it, because what I'm going to do is much better. Let's go ahead and do this, and then let's go ahead and log, and that should take out the Wallbreakers. Booyah! Let's go ahead and get the Skeleton Barrel here. We still do have the evil Firecracker. I'm just waiting. I don't want to play it into the poison, obviously. And then okay, let's wait. Let's go ahead and play another Goblin Machine here. And then let's get the Firecracker, because I bet she's going to play Bats. And then, oh, Bomb Tower is interesting. And then let's go ahead and get another Mortar down. Firecracker is going to clear those Bats up. And I think we're locked on the tower here. That is great. And I'm really not sure how he's going to stop that push, if anything. I think that's going to be a win, because that Mortar is going to get the damage. And then we can just Fireball. Let's give him... Oh, we have him muted. My bad, brother. Let's go ahead and give him a good game. Let's give him a good luck, and let's go on into the... Alright, you guys, next matchup. Now, if you are still watching this, then let me know down in the comments by telling me what your favorite Mortar deck of all time is. Is it Mortar bait? Is it Classic Mortar? Is it something that, you know, came out when the game very first came out and Mortar was like the newest thing ever? Like, what was the top Mortar deck? When you think of Mortar, it's like, oh yeah, that is my jam. I'm curious, because, you know, maybe I'm trying to play a Mortar deck for a little bit of nostalgia, maybe. So I'm curious to see what your guys' OGs are. Now, that Wizard is going to be so annoying, and I feel like Wizard is the most annoying part of, you know, any deck that we're going to play against, just because we don't have the cheap Knight counter to it. So we have to play 5 Elixir to counter it every single time with the Goblin Machine, which is too bad. Now, do we keep this alive? Can we push him back? Oh, we can. Okay, so we're going to get some nice Mortar damage. Now, the question is he going to play the Pekka? Oh, thank goodness he didn't play the Pekka. Okay, he probably didn't have enough Elixir to play the Pekka, but if he played the Pekka, we would have been in some trouble. Now, the one thing that we can do is we can play the Firecracker to kind of chip down the Wizard behind the Pekka, but that evil Wizard is going to be so annoying. So let's go ahead and let's cycle the Goblin gang here. I could have went for the Skeleton Barrel, but I feel like he would just play the Wizard and he wouldn't have to use like anything to counter it. So that would have been annoying. Let's go ahead and play the Firecracker for this Battle Ram, and then maybe just log it to kind of reset it and let the Firecracker do her thing, and then we can go ahead and Mortar here. He's going to play the Bandit. If he has to go for the Pekka, then he won't be able to back it up with the Wizard right away. Okay, he's going to play the E-Wizard. Now, I don't want to play the Goblin Machine quite yet. Let's go ahead and do this now. And then let's get the evil Firecracker in case he goes for like a zap or something. We can just get rid of that E-Wizard behind. The Prince is so much scarier now. And then let's go ahead. Let's play the Skeleton Barrel, because then if he plays a counter to it, then the Firecracker might get a lineup. Or at the very least, we can kind of bait out a counter, which is perfect because we got him to use the evil Wizard, which is definitely the scariest part of this deck. And that is something that I think is so important. Oh, he just predicted me with the Void. That's crazy. Come on, Spear Goblins, please. Oh, okay. That was... I don't know if he meant to do that, but if he did, this guy is a freaking genius. Oh my goodness, but that E-Wizard just got demolished. That is crazy. Like, that That is so crazy. This was such a mistake to add to Clash Royale, man. I don't know what they were thinking. Now, do we keep pressing this side? Yes, I think we do. Let's go ahead and log here. And then, okay, he's going to give us the lock. Then let's go ahead and play the Spear Goblins here, I guess, just to kind of stop him. Let's go ahead and play the Goblin Gang. But at this point, we can Fireball and Log Cycle for sure. Let's get the Skeleton Barrel behind, because if we can get that chip damage with the Skeleton Barrel, it just makes our job a lot easier when it comes down to chipping the tower down. And then the Firecracker will get a lineup, so we can just go ahead and Fireball that. Let's give him a good game. Let's give him a good luck, and let's go on into the next one. Alright, you guys, last matchup. We got somebody in Nate's clan. Let's go ahead and Mortar here, just to kind of start things off, and then see what we're going to do. We learned from our mistake. Oh, we are up against XBOW. I'm actually very curious to see how Goblin Machine does against XBOW, because I feel like the rocket ability, if you can get it to lock onto the XBOW, would be amazing, but it doesn't necessarily have the HP to be able to, you know, like, punish to the same extent. He's gonna have to defensive Fireball. Let's go ahead and just Goblin Machine here, and then can we lock onto the XBOW, please? We played it too close, so that's too bad. Let's go ahead and log here in case he places those skeletons. Gotcha, brother. And then we're good, and then he's gonna have to counter that Goblin Machine. I haven't figured out the range yet of where the Goblin Machine will actually do something. So that is something I have to figure out, because I feel like that will make me a lot better at the game. So if you guys figure that out, then you guys will be better at this deck than I am, for sure. Okay, let's go ahead. I guess let's Firecracker here, just to kind of chill. And then I'm actually going to Mortar to keep the Firecracker alive, because to get a King Tower activation and defend the Mortar would be kind of annoying for him. He has to play that Tesla. And then the Tesla's going to get the Firecracker down, so we're not going to give him a King Tower activation. I don't think it really would have mattered, honestly. Like, it's whatever, but, you know, it's always good to have that not happen. Let's go ahead and let's play the Goblin Gang. He's going to go ahead and play the XBOW. I'm going to go ahead and Goblin Machine a little bit further back this time. Still no rocket is crazy. There we go. Okay, and then we can just go ahead and log, and ooh, let's get some Spear Goblins down just to prevent any damage. Now, next time he goes for that XBOW, I guarantee he's going to predict that. So we definitely have to be more careful on our next XBOW defense. Now, one thing that would be really nice that I could do is if I can get to my Goblin Machine before he gets to another XBOW, then I can Mortar, predict the Tesla, and okay, what? Okay, that was he made a mistake there. I don't really know why he did that. We're gonna get the Evil Mortar lock, and the Goblin Machine is gonna walk towards the tower. I'm gonna Fireball these Evil Archers, because they're gonna shred the Goblin Machine. Get out of here. I guess we didn't even need to, because the Goblin Machine would have taken them out anyways. But he's gonna have to Evo Tesla defense, and then we can go ahead and Firecracker in the back here. That Evo Tesla is going to be annoying for sure. Let's go ahead and do this, and then let's do this, and he's gonna log, and then we can get some Spear Goblins here. And then we might have to play a Goblin Machine to defend. Let's just wait and see. Actually, we're chilling. We don't want to over-defend the XBOW, because that's how they start to outcycle you. Let's go ahead and Goblin Machine right here. And then I want to try to get a Firecracker lineup. Boom, let's do this. And then let's go ahead and defensive Mortar. Oh, we didn't get it in time. Crap, okay. We're going to have to log the XBOW, and then we might have to Fireball it, just to get it down in time. Yeah, let's Fireball. We still have the damage lead. We're still winning this for sure. Well, I mean, I hope we're winning this, but like, we still have the damage, so that's good. Let's go ahead and play the Spear Goblins just to get some chip damage, see what we can do. Nice, that is some good damage. Then let's go ahead and Goblin Gang here, and then I can actually Goblin Machine right here, and then we can play the Firecracker, and then let's go ahead and Fireball, log, I guess. Oh crap, we have the tower low enough. I'm an idiot. Okay, well that's going to be a win. Let's go ahead and play the Mortar right here. And then let's just chill for a second. And then let's get the Goblin Machine right here. Just to kind of help out. And then we can go ahead and play the Spear Goblins here just to be safe. And then we can go ahead and Fireball. And that's going to be good game. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next one.